Greeting members and friends of the Unitarian Universalist Church of Annapolis. It's fall here, and it's always a great time of high energy and deep reflection, and we hope that you will come and join us in that energy and conversation on October 14th at 10:30 when we have a church-wide congregational conversation that's going to be led by a planning team of 10 who you will meet in a moment on this short video. Last February, I called a good friend and colleague, Larry Pierce, who's a Unitarian Universalist minister who also works for the Alban Institute as a consultant. And after talking with him about kind of the state of the church and where it was that we were going and sometimes where we weren't going, we decided it might be good to create this planning team from a cross-section of the church, bring them together under his leadership and facilitation to decide what might be some of the themes or directions that UUCA could be heading in over the next year and over the next 4 to 5 years. So the committee met with Larry in May and then again in August, and they've come up with some very exciting ideas that they want to share with you. And we've created this opportunity, this space, this arena for them to share with you on October 14th at 10:30. But let them tell you about what they're excited about.
That's what's so exciting, is the amazing ideas that have come out of it. And we're just starting to scratch the surface, so what we're really looking forward to is getting the congregation involved, because we're at this point where we're really building the church's future. I mean, we have this amazing foundation, this amazing past, but we're looking forward, and we're at a really exciting point where we are we're looking ahead and creating the church's future.
The planning committee has essentially been able to, it's just been an exciting process to be able to work with a group of individuals that's really excited and motivated and creative, and just thinking of ways to really get all the members of the church engaged and participating in some of the things that we have planned in the future.
I'm particularly interested in how to engage new members. As a new member myself, there's sort of a learning process and getting involved, and I'd like to see everybody get the opportunity to participate and to help shape the direction.
This congregation has been a fantastic spiritual home, and the kinds of things that I've experienced here I've not experienced anywhere else. The congregation as a whole is moving forward, and some of the challenges that we face moving forward, we need some additional help to kind of navigate where we're going. And the planning group that we've been a part of have really mapped out some fantastic things for us, some concrete steps, some fantastic steps for us to take in order for us to move to that next step. And that's why I wanted to be part of that, because I think not only can I be helpful, but I also wanted to see where other people's minds were. And that is something that once we were in that group, it's been a fantastic experience.
Well, I think the thing is that all things are possible, but you have to imagine them first. And I think if we want to create the kind of community that we want to create a special kind of community, and we need to think, what do we want to happen? What do we want it to be like? How do we get there?
Idea that we're looking at as a group, what the beloved community is, and I've never really liked the term beloved community, and yet when we got together, everybody seemed to have a similar idea of what that was.
I felt very welcome here, but there are a few times when I first came, I sort of stood on the wall by myself and no one introduced himself. So it's not a complaint or criticism. I just thought, well, there's some areas that could be improved, and maybe I could help in that area. I also see sometimes people sitting alone in the church, and I thought, well, how can we get them engaged and involved? How can we build relationships? And that excited me. Church is more than, for me, coming in on Sunday. And for some people, if they want to come in on Sunday and that's all they want, that's great. But there's others who want to have some contact, maybe a phone call, maybe take a trip together, maybe participate in activity. So I thought that interested me most, building the community and
I really like the idea of reaching out in the community, outside the walls of the church. I think that it fulfills our mission, and I think it will make people feel very good about what they're doing in the community as well as within the church.
I'm just fascinated at the work that we've done, how we did it, how we came to some of the solutions, resolutions, conclusions, whatever we want to call them. It's just fascinating to me how that all works.
So again, I want to add my invitation that you come out and join us after the first service at 9 o'clock, where you'll get to hear from our new intern, but then to join us or stay at 10:30 when we have our congregational conversation and we make some big decisions where we can feel the energy and the depth of reflection that goes on at this congregation, something that we're really proud of. So please, come out October 14th at 10:30. I'll see you soon, and I really hope to see you on October 14th.